3-1 pitch. He swung on and missed. A full count now.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike.
I got 2-1 the count.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now the payoff pitch home. And he
That's
takes
right.
ball
Ball 4.
Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Batting it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. JT Realmuto stands in as he looks at a called strike. Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. JT Realmuto becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. And that'll get down for a base hit. Pujols isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. At the plate now, Joe Morgan. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. The first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Into the box, Mickey Mantle. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Inside.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Nope. Outside.
2-1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Scooped up. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Now at the plate, Jimmy Fox, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Mantle is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. Stepping up to the plate, Tom Seaver.
Ball 1.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1.
Hey.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Real Muto goes to get it, and he makes the throw to first. Seaver is retired, 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Strike taken up in the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Counts even to Trout, 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And I believe
1 ball,
they'll
2
say
strikes.
He broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ken Griffey Jr. Chopper foul.
Junior.
And he fouls this one off. A windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles.
3-2.
Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Adios, pelota.
Man, you can tell by the sound of that one off the bat, that was going a long way.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Ready for another chance? Mike Trout looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. On to first, and there were 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Seaver has the sign. Here he comes 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the 4th. And here comes Junior.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And this will be fouled away. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Ken Griffey Jr. goes quietly leading off the 4th. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Around first, digging for 2. At the plate, Babe Ruth fouled away. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit down the line at first. And they'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Settling in now, Joe Morgan. He popped out in his first trip. From the stretch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Inside, ball 1.
The first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of the changeup.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out.
There you go.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Coming to the plate now, Albert Pujols. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. And it's fouled away.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
The count is 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Hit down the third base line. The 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Pujols is retired, and there's 1 away.
Now batting.
Striding in, JT Realmuto. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
Ball that's outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. Adios, pelota.